response at Newcastle tells you that they're not going away.
Absolutely. Great. I think it's a wake-up call for us too. And I thought for the first 2 minutes they played really well. But at the end, you see the stats, it's quite amazing, the stats in that game. Newcastle had more passes and more shots to goal, you know, and you watch the game, you say to yourself, I can't see Newcastle win the game. You know, it's a funny game, football. But yeah, you know, I think that we have every right to expect a challenge, you know, and I think that's what we're good at, you know, and that's why I'm looking at this December. It's an opportunity for us to gather points and make sure we're the top of the league come New Year's Day. And if we're top of the league New Year's Day, you know fine well, and everyone else knows fine well, we're going to be in the ballpark at the end of the season, you know. And we know there's going to be a challenge. It could come from Chelsea too, you know. But I think that certainly City themselves will be battling it out.
Just look forward to Newcastle. Just want to ask you about the situation there with Alan Pardew, and last season they did so well in this season. Are they maybe struggling in comparison to that because they maybe overachieved?
Well, I think you're right. I think that also that the players they brought in, the new players were in, caught us by surprise. They didn't really know a lot about, you know, although I knew about Ba, of course, but I never knew anything about Cabaye, to be honest with you, and Cisse, and they had fantastic seasons. But the second time around, clubs are starting to analyse them a little bit different. Plus the fact, more importantly, is he's had some injuries. You know, Cabaye is out to next year, Taylor's out to next year. You know, he's had one or two important players injured, and that does make a difference when you don't get as strong a squad as the likes ourselves, or City, or Chelsea. You know, so I'm not entirely surprised, although I'm surprised they're so low down the table. You know.
What can Vinic's return bring to you?
Pardon?
What can the manager Vinic's return bring to you?
Well, he's certainly a penalty box defender. There's no doubt about that. He's one of the best, and that is probably. When we all talk about us losing these goals, I would hope that would stop or reduce it a good bit anyway. So he is definitely a great penalty box defender.